I just don't get it. How's that even possible? What I mean is, how is it possible that you don't like their lemon cake? Dude, it's amazing. It's literally perfect. How could you possibly not like it? Oh, too sweet? Too sweet? There's absolutely no such thing as too sweet. Especially not when it comes to lemon cake. And besides, you always tell me that you love lemon cake. So what's with the sudden change of mind? But this is your favorite bakery. Everything they have here is your favorite. If they don't have the best lemon cake, who does? Oh, really? You mean that? I'm flattered. Or I would be if I didn't know that you were just trying to butter me up so I'd make a lemon cake for you. But I suppose if you don't like their cakes, then you wouldn't mind if I eat the rest of yours, will you? I gotta say, the chocolate one is their best. You made a great choice here. Hey, cut back. I was eating that. You said you didn't like their cake, so I was doing you a favor. Well, if you don't respect the superiority of their lemon cake, then you don't deserve to eat any of the cakes, so there. Huh. Fine. Only because I'm the only one who can beat them. But really, their chocolate cake is amazing, not gonna lie. I kinda wish I'd gotten that instead. No, the coffee cake is great. I love coffee. I just didn't realize I was craving chocolate until I had a bite of yours, you know? Oh yeah, it's my favorite. Well, most of the time anyway. Apparently I have a particularly strong craving for chocolate today. Really? You haven't? Oh my god, you're missing out. It's so good. Here, try a bite of mine. It's good, right? I told you, their coffee cake is like the best ever. It's basically heaven on earth. What is it? The crumbly stuff on the top is addictive, isn't it? I think it's cinnamon, brown sugar, and butter. You want to just share both of them? That way we get the best of both worlds. We get the best of... I'm sorry. I know, every time I say that, I think of the theme song too. I'm trying not to think about it. I get it stuck in my head. Yeah, let's change the subject so we don't keep thinking about it. How's your week going? Uh-huh. Yeah. Mine was about the same as ever. Work was good, but actually sucked. My neighbors had a party last night, so I'm tired as hell. And my apartment's a mess because the vacuum broke and I need to wait until I get paid to get a new one. But the worst part of all was definitely missing out on our movie night a few days ago. Yeah, I had a date with that person. I met on, well, whichever dating app it was. But you know what? It was not worth it. It was absolutely not worth it. Oh, it was terrible. I kept trying to start a conversation with them, but they just gave me these short answers I couldn't respond to. It was so dry. It was the single driest, most boring conversation I've ever had. And they refused to try and start a conversation themselves. Then like halfway through the date, they went outside to take a phone call for 30 minutes. 30 goddamn minutes. What the fuck? Oh yeah, like I said, it was bad. I ended up asking for the check and leaving before they came back in. I meant to text you about it, but I was so exhausted from carrying the weight of every single conversation that I just collapsed in bed. I swear, I got the best sleep I had in months just because I was so tired from how much of a workout that date was. Seriously, it was awful. Just like the last, like, 30,000 dates I've been on. I know, right? Trying to find someone that I genuinely want to be with, and it seems like I just can't find anyone who's looking for the same thing. And it's not like I mind that we're looking for different things. Sometimes it's fun to go on a date with someone just for a fun night out, but now... now I'm kind of tired of all that, you know? Asking the hard-hitting questions now, aren't we? Okay, well, it might have something to do with all that. It's just that everyone keeps asking me, do you have a special friend? And so when are you gonna introduce us to your special friend? I know, it sounds so stupid. Special friend. It's like I'm a kid with my first crush. I think they're trying to be subtle about it, but it might be the least subtle term I've ever heard. They might as well just ask, so do you have a friend that you kiss in a romantic way? But I guess that's not as catchy. It does, and I can't convince them to stop. But the worst part is that even though it's annoying, it's more like I'm more annoyed at them for pointing it out than anything else. Because I do want to have someone like that in my life, but it's just hasn't worked out yet, you know? Everyone I've gone out with so far has been either not looking for a relationship, someone I'm not compatible with, or blah 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 blah. Well, yeah, basically it's only been that they're not looking for a relationship or that we're not compatible. That's pretty much it. I mean, there's been a couple of other things, but those don't really matter. No, really, it's nothing important. I promise it's something stupid. It really doesn't matter. Come on, it's really nothing, I swear. You're not gonna stop asking until I tell you, are you? I should have figured you're way too stubborn to let anything like that go. Yeah, I'm calling you stubborn. Are you gonna deny it? Like I said, you're stubborn. Very stubborn, in fact. Yes, I am trying to change the subject. Thank you for asking. What do you think I should change it to? Ugh. Fine, there's no avoiding it, is there? I was going to say that the other reason that I couldn't find anyone that would be in a relationship with me is because they thought I already had a special friend, if you catch my drift. Oh god, I know it's really not subtle at all. I don't even know why I said it like that, but I guess the only way to put it in this circumstance, given how they're all talking about it. Apparently, when I was talking to them about friends and hobbies and what I do in my free time, they thought I was talking a bit too much about my friends. To be specific, they said I was talking a lot about one of my friends, or as one of my dates put it, the friend I clearly have a crush on. They just wouldn't stop insisting that it seemed like I was trying to ignore my feelings. It was super weird. Actually, it was the date I went on this week. They decided pretty quickly that I was just interested in them just because I mentioned that I liked hanging out with you more than anyone else. I mean, just because I prefer being around you more than anyone else and had a crush on you for a while doesn't mean that I'm, you know. Yeah, but you knew that. We both had crushes on each other before, but apparently my dates thought that we still did. Or at least that I still did. Huh? What? It might not actually be that far-fetched if you want to know the truth. Listen, there's something I've been thinking about, and it's about that. It's about time that I got the nerve to tell you. So, like I told you, I've been looking for a deep relationship for a while now, and I actually want to be with someone. A little while after I started going on these dates, one of them pointed out that I talk about you a lot for someone that isn't romantically involved. At first, I kind of laughed it off. It seemed a bit silly. After we had those crushes on each other oh so long ago. But the more I started to think about it, the more I started to think about you and me. And well, us. I started thinking about how well we could get along and how much I like spending time with you. Then I started wondering what I would be like if we were to push our relationship a little further. First, I just thought about hugging for a bit longer than we usually do. Then I thought about holding you, like pulling you close during movie night and staying like that. Then I wondered about how it would feel to, you know, kiss you and feel like connected to you. And ever since I started thinking about that, I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. You've been on my mind almost constantly, and I honestly really like it. I like thinking about you like that. You know, in a romantic way. Feeling like this for someone. Feeling like this for you feels more natural than it did with any other dates that I went on. And I don't really want to feel like this for anyone. I actually deleted all those apps because I don't even want to think about dating anyone else. After that date this week, I knew I couldn't find anyone I want to be with more than you. So I guess what I'm saying is that I do have feelings for you. I have a crush on you. Again. Are you gonna say anything? Well, that's not what I expected. You're smiling at me. Like a real smile. Well, obviously I'm smiling. You're smiling at me like you're going to say that you want to date me too, so of course I'm gonna smile. Well, are you gonna say something or... Like what? What do you want me to ask you? Really? You're really gonna make me ask you that? Alright, fine. Will you, my dearest best friend, do me the honor of being my special friend? God, I'm such an idiot. That was maybe the least romantic thing way to ask someone out ever. I can't believe you made me ask you that. Oh yeah? And what are you gonna give me in return, huh? Now, that's a trait I could get used to. But I think we're getting some looks from everyone here. Why don't we go for a walk in the park? That way we can sneak a few more kisses on our date. Yeah, this is a date. What does going to a bakery and walking around the park not sound like a date to you? Exactly. Now, come on. Hold my hand and let's get back to our date. Yeah, I want to hold your hand. I have a crush on you. Holding your hand is the first thought I have every single morning. Now, give it here. Now, let's go. Our date awaits.